Okay, welcome everyone. For this deep dive, we're doing something a little focused, just one source,
Right.
but it's a fascinating one. We're unpacking the lyrics from Too Turned Up by SYL noiZ.
Mm.
And our goal here is, well, to see what story these words tell, especially about moving from a, really rough past to somewhere totally different now.
Yeah, and it's amazing how quickly the lyrics establish that starting point,
Yeah.
like right away.
How so?
Well, you get words like down bad, feeling burned out, and it wasn't just um, quiet suffering. It was this sense of things being lit until it burned whatever came around.
That's a powerful image, like destructive.
Exactly. Destructive energy, and even asking, is it worth it in the end when nothing's working out? It really paints a picture of serious hardship, real disillusionment.
Yeah, that burning whatever came around, it suggests the impact wasn't just internal, right? It affected things, maybe people nearby.
Definitely.
And the lyrics get specific about the struggles, things like being kicked me out by parents, moving all the time, a different house, feeling profoundly alone.
That isolation comes through strongly.
And there's that incredibly raw line about being somewhere dealing drugs instead of being the bone in the back my brothers can lean on. Wow.
That specific comparison, it hits hard. The contrast between dealing and being a support system.
It really does. And then the line that sort of sums up that whole period, my heart was a stone. What does that image, a stone heart, really signal to you?
Well, a stone, it's hard, it's unfeeling, maybe, like a necessary defense mechanism you build up when everything's burning down or you feel totally isolated.
Makes sense. Protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder, how do you even come back from that? How does the stone heart, soften?
Right.
And that's where the lyrics pivot. There's this line, didn't think it'd turn around, which really tells you how hopeless it felt before.
Okay, so the turning point.
Exactly. But the present, it's described as a complete flip. Too turned up, nobody can turn me down.
And that shift, it feels like it's not just about external circumstances improving, is it? It sounds like something internal changed fundamentally.
Totally internal, a kind of fortification. You see it in lines like, you can try all you want, but you can't hurt me now.
Yeah.
Real resilience.
And making a conscious choice. Choosing not to worry now. Letting go of that anxiety.
It's like the heart isn't stone anymore. It's something else entirely. Maybe fireproof.
Ooh, I like that. And the lyrics describe this new self, right?
Yeah, moving in excellence.
Yeah.
Feeling fireproof and worthy. Think about going from burned out and down bad to being upright, actively looking for sunshine, leaving the smoke behind. That word fireproof, it's such a direct contrast to being burned out, isn't it?
It really is. Instead of being consumed by the fire, you can now withstand it. Maybe because of what you went through.
Precisely. Built from it.
The lyrics also draw a contrast with other people, people still missing the signs or maybe stuck in destructive patterns like rolling all the DI, risking it to get high. Why include that, do you think?
Well, I think it emphasizes that this transformation wasn't just luck or something that happened to him. It was a path chosen.
Right, agency.
Yeah, a path maybe others in his old situation didn't take. It sets his journey apart, highlights the conscious effort involved.
Okay, so pulling it all together, this journey seems to end, or at least reach a new stage, with this feeling of having made it, especially the part about putting a team on.
Yes. It's not just about personal survival anymore. It's about getting strong enough to lift others. That's significant.
And going from faded, like maybe invisible or diminished by hardship, to being highly favored. That's a huge internal shift too, self-perception.
Absolutely. So the whole narrative arc in these lyrics,
Yeah.
it's this incredibly stark contrast from being consumed down bad, heart like a stone.
To being resilient, purposeful, too turned up.
I approve.
Yeah. So for you listening, thinking about this story, this journey in the lyrics, how might it offer some perspective on, your own challenges? What does it mean to find your own way from feeling, say, burned out or faded to feeling upright or highly favored?
And maybe a final thought to chew on. What does it really mean to be too turned up in life? Not in that first destructive way the lyrics mentioned,
Right.
but turned up from the inside, built on resilience, on purpose, like an inner fire. And if you cultivate that, how does it actually change what can truly hurt you? What external things lose their power?